Welcome to LobbyComply Pod from State and Federal Communications, your source for lobbying, compliance, ethics, campaign finance, and election news from across the country. I'm John Spontarelli.
I'm Gamble Hayden with State and Federal Communications. I am the coordinator of Federal Compliance Services and DEI initiatives. My DEI journey began over 5 years ago when the then president of Women in Government Relations convened a small focus group of members, which included myself, to discuss the lack of diversity not only within the WGR membership, but the larger government affairs arena. As a result of this focus group, WGR's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee was formally established in January of 2018. The committee meets monthly, where we always begin our meetings with a discussion topic of a DEI nature. In addition, the committee also hosts open forums, trainings, and our annual DEI Summit. One of the goals of the committee is to provide long-standing impact by way of the work that we do. And it's great to know that other WGR members look to us now as key collaborators and thought partners. I first joined WGR's DEI committee as a member and ascended onto the leadership team as the inaugural corresponding secretary beginning in 2018. And now I'm proud to say that I've served as the committee's chairperson since July of 2020. Primarily as a result of my involvement with and leadership of WGR's DEI committee, an opportunity was presented to me by our CEO, Elizabeth Bartz, to begin working with her and other staff members to greater define and highlight our overall DEI efforts. One of my main goals internally is to offer opportunities and resources for staff members to think about DEI beyond the aspects of just race and gender, and to begin to help them view things and people through a DEI lens. I also want to encourage the staff to recognize that DEI work is more than just hosting a series of events or some one-and-done efforts. Operating in the DEI space requires an ongoing commitment to learning, engagement, and reflection, and a realization that change sometimes comes not right away, and sometimes when and where you least expect it. I also would like everyone to know that DEI work is at times uncomfortable, but it's important to go ahead and move through that uncomfortable space, because this, in turn, takes you on that journey of learning, engagement, and reflection that I mentioned earlier. And through these channels, I believe, is where the opportunity for greater understanding and connection is created.
Thanks for listening to LobbyComply Pod from State and Federal Communications. For more news, visit LobbyComply.com. To learn more about how we can guide you along the road to compliance, visit stateandfed.com. LobbyComply Pod is produced by Peter Kiris, Joe May, and John Spontarelli.